gonna call lots of mistakes. All right, so what's up, traders? Another crazy market day. I'm telling you, this is really, really ridiculous. Worth taking a vacation, not spending time here watching this garbage price action. Literally garbage price action. The reason it's garbage because institutions repositioning, and it's a lot of fight going on between these big boys and girls, and you got retail jumping in, getting squeezed, stops getting demolished right and left. We're right between before the earnings, and it's just really, really um, tough situation. The market also very extended, doing a pullback. Crazy, crazy. So, but I've done a lot of mistakes today. I gotta go for my statistics and see what is really going on. What I did wrong. I already know I should not take trades at the open for quite some time. For the first 15, maybe even 30 minutes, they just don't work for me. My regular breakdown setups don't work. But again, I probably took some of these trades on a little bit higher RVO names. I'll show you what worked. A lot of names from my homework list worked, but I didn't take them. I took some other trades that actually were mediocre. Anyway, green on the day, but it's important, right? Being green on the day, it's important. Let's go trade by trade. I'll explain to you what happened. AMC. AMC, I saw level 2 signals. Very often level 2, it's a speculative tool. You gotta play levels, and especially on this AMC, another garbage name, speculation. I thought we're gonna get a short squeeze a little bit today, right? We're gonna get a little bit of short squeeze pop towards 40s, I think, somewhere there. Even the 44s had some levels sitting there. So anyway, we had a morning pop here in 1 minute. It looked decent. I kind of went for the pre-market high breakout, double top here, right? Ain't go anywhere, so I got stopped out. Stop was definitely wider for me, right there below this level, up below this. Then I played the reversal here. Played the reversal on AMC. This was a really good reversal. You see, end up actually taking partials on a high and then getting out completely here on this rejection. Very good reads for me. You see, I read this better. I read the whole picture better. This is not good read. Let me bring my thing here. Blue. So this is really bad trading. This really good entry when price confirms candle over candle right here and starts curling out. This is a really good trade. Target approximately VWAP or this prior day level, or you got this prior pivot point, right? You got some levels here on the way. And I waited. That was pretty good return, including the loss. Including the loss I took it. Think about it. 165 bucks loss, maybe somewhere there, and then getting almost 2 hours on this one. All right, so what's next? We got a CCL. Dude, this was a really good trade. This trade on CCL, I took it daily setup, bounce over the prior day closing price right there. Decent setup. Let me zoom in and show you. Decent setup. The momentum slightly changing. We got a bounce and candle start closing. I literally took right there. Stop. I think was a little bit wider. So I was 1 hour right there. I was 1 hour right there. Dude, again, didn't take the profit at 1 hour. I don't know what's up. If I would take profit at 1 hour, stepped out, break even, that would be fine. So no, but then they stopped just getting smoked today. So then we had a little bit of change of character going on. At the prior day, right here, at the prior day, 21 and a half, which is psychological number, 21, I would say, right here, 21, it's right here, 21, what is this, 57. As you can see, from this bar we made a new high. From this bar we made a new high, and also was a breakout area. That's a technical level, local technical level from the prior day. So also we had a bounce here, and then tried to attempt to go lower. We could not. I took a long here, and stop was somewhere low of the day, and you see took a partial. Again on CCL, I recover my loss back, and just a little bit, right? Really tough. All right, this was probably one of the best trades for today. Disney, again, got 1 hour. I took 1 hour and I'm out because I was expecting bounce here at this level. I didn't know we actually gonna do something like this on Disney. Really big sell-off. Look at this. So that would be very nice trade for me if I would hold towards 180s here. So reason on this trade, explaining. So you get a range consolidation, clean, define local level, let's call it 182. What do you see? Pop, an ability to go to VWAP. You get a volume spike on a move above this area. What do you see after? Pull back to this area. This is a mirror level, something that support becomes resistance and back and vice versa, right? So now this was resistance. Now we got to place support or resistance. So we broke below. I took it short immediately. Stop was high right here. If I would put a stop right there, yes, definitely. But this is not a pivot point, right? The pivot point is right here. That's when the change started, right? So put a stop right there, and took partials. It took some time. I'm gonna show you another trade, mRNA. Kind of similar thing, but I got squeezed right now. And this is a different story. mRNA is so extended on daily. This shit is just gapping up so much. Ugly price action. I don't know what is going on with this stock. It's ugly price action, but it's similar setup, right? We have a level established from the morning right here, and we bounce at this level. Bounce. I was expecting, you see the fake breakdown, but price doesn't go too far. Coming back immediately, I went back down right for the breakdown. We got 179 or 279, even triggered lower, and guess what? It just didn't go anywhere. I was holding and waiting for this. No, get out right before the squeeze. You see, completely right. I'm doing this a good job, reading level 2 and everything, especially later today. I understand the price action and how we play around the technical level and mechanics behind the price and levels, right? So definitely, it kind of reminded me of Disney. That's why I took it. But if the follow through would happen here, the stop sitting right here, 279, then you got stops 278s. 278 had a huge order. It's gone right now. Busters. Remove the 278s. Had a big order, so we would get that elevator down. Like $2-3. 278 would be a good partial for 1 hour, and then watch out for 276. It didn't work. All right, so NIO. I made money and lost money. So let's look at this. This reversal, actually considered to be the best trade for me today. Reversal on NIO. What kind of level I played there? I believe I played the moving average here. So this is the level on NIO. And oh yeah, I played this level right here. So I had 2 levels here, right? So from this candle, we made a new low compared to this one, and that's when the movement started, when we made a new high. This is a change of the trend candle. Change of the trend. This is a breakout candle. This is both candles considered to be levels. So plus a good lineup with the moving average, 200-day moving average here. So what I was expecting here, it's just you can see acceleration down, the momentum accelerating. At some point, we're gonna get a bounce, and we got a bounce. So let me break down this trade for you. So we got a nice volume increasing, and the price here is 42.50. Again, half a point. So my stop was 42. My stop was 42s. Yep, below the moving average. So I took earlier reversal. As you can see, it did work. This hammer confirmed we're getting into reversal. And then I added with a different stop right now, low of the day on both trades. Stop changed right here. And entry was literally on a breakout of what level? The prior day low. The red line is the prior day low, as you can see, plus minus. And after that, partial into VWAP and pops, and it's just get out for an ability to hold VWAP and push higher. It's just a broken trend right now, as you can see. And then I started doing stupid stuff. This is just ridiculous. This is no bueno. We're going nowhere right here on this price action. It's just ciao. That's how you're gonna lose all money. They're gonna take your money away and going nowhere. It's around the key level, but your stop got to be wider. So I was playing literally super tight here for the bounce of this wide range bar, 1 minute level. All of these 1 minute levels, they not that significant. They're not significant compared to daily levels, compared to 60-minute level, even 30-minute level, right? Even 5-minute level have better performance than 1 minute. So, but anyway, I played of 1 minute right here. Stop was right there. Got out before because we didn't even push. Then I'm like, okay, we actually possibly gonna clear, and we have stops here, stops here, stops here, stops here. Let me go short. Got out break even. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here, right? And then I decided to play long here. Well, got out for a little profit. So this break even, a little profit. Then we cannot break lower. As you can see, the downtrend line is about to break higher. But there's no signals on volume, literally. It's a nice consolidation. There's a little bit of pop right here at the level. Played long, partial, get out break even. And then what else I did there? Played short for the breakdown. Got stepped out here. Really tricky setup. After that, as you can see, get squeezed, and it's not going anywhere. It's really ugly. All right, NIO. This is the one I just talked about, right? Twitter. So could be a good trade. I spooked myself for break even. So check it out. This was a good idea on Twitter. Good idea. So we have a level here on Twitter. Right here. It's a low on this day. 66.24. Look at that. What's the low for the day? Low for the day? 66.24.1. That's a level. That's how I decided to play. Early entry would be nice. Well, guess what? My stop was below. Why did I get out here? You go figure out. So, yeah. I got out of this trade for the break even. It would work. I would take, my target was towards 66.90, 70. I would probably get out around this area, take a partial, and then stepped out when we start doing this stuff. And that would be 2-hour play. You see what I'm saying? Great idea. Daily level. You see how different daily level play out compared to like something local levels like on NIO or some other traders show you. And then I took a Walmart. Oh my god, this was like good call from Rapid Fields. This is a daily setup breakout, but just this ticker is not ready yet. It's still cooking for consolidation here. We just don't have a juice. I should take as a swing, and I would still hold. The stop got to be wider here. It's cooking maybe for another handle right here. So good setup. Nice. It's a my playbook setup. Breakout here. As you can see, doing a pullback, attempt to go higher, and no follow through. I stepped out for the low of the day. This is just unfortunate. So break even day for me, pretty much after commissions. You know, that's what it is. So really tough week, but managing actually this week, making it green, making money, and happy with results, and a lot of statistics I gotta go over and change those tweaks, you know, adjust it. to get better. This is my third week trading, scalping and getting back. You know, after swing trading for like 4 months, been only swing trading for last 4 months. So 3 green weeks in a row, which is good results. So I'm gonna bump up my risk again by 25%. But I gotta bring some tweaks because last 3 days I was losing money in open, then recovering. 4 days. Losing, recovering. Great, I can recover money. I know how to do it. Awesome. And you know, but what's the point of losing money and recovering, right? You gotta fix that. All right, I'm going to show you something. The watch list. It's another thing. I wrote it down for myself. You can trade from your watch list, the homework watch list. Don't start like finding stocks from pre-market movers and you know trade them. Oh, high volatility. So check it out. Start from the top. So Unity, not much there. DKNG. I mean, short setup did work. NVAX, I was looking for a deep buy bounce here. Look at this. Deep buy bounce. So we had a support here. And today, it's going to 5 minute. Literally, at the open, the red to green. You could play this red to green. On a bounce right here. Long. Candle over candle. Let's look at a 1 minute chart. Candle over candle right here. You got to pop, you got to pull back. You could play long here, stop low of the day. And this would be amazing setup. Especially we know when Moderna running, there is some other names running in the same area, right? No idea why I didn't take that one. All right, so Twitter. Twitter, I was looking for the bounce. I did play the bounce, right? But management was poor. APPS, short continuation, really kind of ugly. It did work, but pop back right now. Disney, I was honestly looking for the breakout long, and because it did look really good on daily, kind of, you know, for the breakout. Well, now trapping people. Right, GPN didn't work much here. HTA, look at this. Yeah, you can say like 1 minute looks ugly, but you can always look at 5 minute. 5 minute looks totally fine. You got an opening price, red to green, and then what do you see here? Pop, pullback. First pullback, back above VWAP, that's your area long. Stop low of the day, or below this pivot point. Where are we right now? At least 2 hours. All right, FSLR, short setup. It did work. It's a very slow one, you know, because there's a 4 red candles in a row. Look at this ED. You got initial move, you missed, that's fine. You got to pull back. Back above VWAP, you long. That's it. Stop low of the day or below these 2 lines. Look at this, work well. BLL, amazing. Red to green, breakout on daily. You see, this is all my homework from yesterday. You can see the watch list I mentioned. I post every day on Twitter. This BLL, beautiful daily breakout. You should take partials because this definitely got to like good risk to reward. Beautiful red to green breakout here, long, a little bit extended for the breakout. Stop got to be low of the day, but eventually we get your 2 hour. D is another one, Dominion, amazing breakout. This one actually catching some fire to the upside, above all moving averages. Beautiful. I think it's a chemical company or something like that. So beautiful breakout. Then DHR, check it out now. Ugly on 1 minute, agree. I'm not going here for 1 minute. I'm going here for the daily idea. That's where the buyers come in right now. They don't come on Apple. They don't come on whatever, like on Disney. They're already getting out of those places. This one, very nice and clean, right? This one I was looking for short, real, a little ugly. It did work. It broke below this short 1665, but I would probably bail on this name because it's like, come on, man. You got to play the level clean. They have to do it clean level. You know, show me real like buyer, seller at the exact price. I want to see structure. So DRE, check it out. Another one, breakout today. Very nice, clean. It's kind of garbage price action first like 15 minutes and then just resolving. Oh, straight from the open pop. Look at this POD. I can't believe it. I'm not on this plane. been mentioning this stock for like past week. First of all, the breakout right here, I was talking about on this day. I put it on a watch list. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I put it on watch list on this day. You got a breakout, could get long on one of these days, and on this day, and then you're doing a cup and handle. Yesterday I said like, well, it looks like building like this cup and handle. Pullback is really shallow, not even coming to 20 MA. And today, look at this POD. Just been a 1 minute. It's better on 1 minute. Red to green. Breakout, pullback to give up, bounce. Look at this. Gorgeous. And lastly, this one, it's probably one of the best. It's 1.6%. Yeah, it's probably the highest return today for the long breakouts. Look at that. Over this range, all moving averages pointing up. Beside, well, this one is about to turn. No overhead resistance. This is a minor target. You should take it today. And then you got a window to get filled. Look at this. Inside the window, 140 is your next target, then 140 freeze. Yeah, you can say like, oh man, this is like a ugly left side. But I understand. Look what is going on here right now. The price action, the story right now means a lot. The past, it's in the history. Stuff changes, right? You gotta pay attention to this level. But the story tells you right now, we tried to break, could not. Pull back is shallow. Closing back at the key level, above all moving averages. We look bullish. People put their stops right here, shorts. They're still gonna sit here. We might get a little bit of momentum. Well, as you can see, red to green, that bounce, and this is just gorgeous setup. And lastly, JP Morgan, I want to show you this one. This is a good lesson about levels. I wanted this stock to be long and go up at 167, but it doesn't mean what you want and what I want. Levels and price tells you the story. So what do we have here? We have, I'll show you, first of all, we have a range for the past 3 days, right? So we're going to break up, we're going to break down one way or another. So we have level from this day, right, around 153. And then we had level from the prior day. This is a prior day level right here. So what do you see? It's selling, making new low below the level, popping back and bouncing, bouncing, breaking down, bouncing, bouncing. This is what I'm talking about. Find stocks like JP Morgan. Not necessarily on a daily setup, but something that plays out the levels like JP Morgan. Where is the best short? Where do you think is the best short on this stock? The best risk to reward short. I'll tell you where. Right here. Right here. This is the best risk to reward short. You know why? Show you why. Pen. All right, so this is a level. So we're bouncing once, going below down, touching two, breaking above, bouncing, breaking below, going back above, flirting. It's called flirting with the level, right? Breaking back below, coming back and touching to the penny, reject. As you can see, price getting squeezed. We're getting squeezed downside, right? We're getting squeezed downside. So right here is the best short. Here's the best short. And where would you put your stop? Two ways. You have two ways. Get some in. You have two ways. You guys are gonna put your stop above that area, slightly above that area. Take in consideration if you play 1 minute chart, take an ATR for 1 minute candles. What's the average ATR? Don't take it. Don't ever take anomaly candles as your ATR. This is wide range candle. This is not average candle. But this tiny candle, this is not an average. What is the average candle move on this one? I would say 10 cents. Yeah, I would say 10 cents. That's average, right? So you're shorting around this. Let's say on a breakdown below this, you're shorting 57. So it's a pretty kind of downside, but it's okay. You're shorting, let's say 60 this 10 cents move already, so you gotta take another 10 cents approximately. Oh, actually, I would say 3 cents. So it's about 30% of the candle you add to your stop. So your stop would be around 75-ish, plus minus, right? Or another option, this pivot point could be even safer stop. And then you can mitigate it down. And then you can mitigate it lower and lower. As you can see from that area, that's when the volume started to come. The breakdown, and here you got a nice acceleration. All right, guys, I hope you learned something. As you can see, we kind of like looking really nasty. Value selling, rejecting. Then we have growth selling, rejecting. SPY down, Qs down. We might catch some elevator down end of the day. So we have what, 1 hour 15 minutes, which have some breakdowns here, massive maybe sell off or something like that. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Trade safe, do your homework over the weekend, and prepare, go over statistics and prepare for upcoming week. Earnings season kicks in. All right, good luck, take care.